Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video I want to give you one quick tip for quick stylized texturing of characters. This guy that I have here I already textured in Photoshop, so if you wish to know how I did that you can go to the link in the description below where I take you through that process. I want to also leave a link to how to do this kind of painterly emissive in case you're interested, but let's get on to the video. So what I do want to do with this tutorial is to show you how we can quickly enhance the look of this character just by using the Ambient Occlusion map. It's procedurally, we're not going to be painting anything. Just by using one of the maps, you're going to see how this character actually changed completely. So the first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to add a folder. And I'm going to name it Skin Extras. And in this folder, I'm actually going to add another folder. I know that probably doesn't make much sense, but you'll see why. I like to stack my layers in a lot of folders and actually play with the folder instead of directly with the layer, in case I also need to add an extra mask to the layer. So for this folder, we're going to name it AOPass, and we're going to actually add our layer here. So I'm going to be using a fill layer, not a paint layer, because a fill layer is the non-destructive process. So I'm gonna put it into this folder, and now we're going to do the masking. So for this one, I'm going to do mask with color selection. This character was baked with an ID map. So if I go down here, you can see that he has a bunch of weird different colors. That's a baked map ID map. Let's just go back to materials. And all I'm gonna do is go here, add a mask with color selection. In this mask, I'm going to pick a color. And I'm going to pick this right here because I just want the skin. And there you go. That way, or you are not affecting any other part of your character. Now around here, what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to also add a mask, but let's define our color first. I just want to do a color pass, so I'm not going to be using any of the other maps over here. And I just want kind of like a reddish. A little bit darker, not too saturated. Around here should be fine. Now what I want to do is add a mask here, so just a regular old black mask, which actually masks out all the color, and we're going to be adding a fill where we're going to throw in the map. So just go to the magic wand here, add a fill. This is going to let the color through, and as you can see it lets it through in a very kind of like washed out way because it's doing like grayscale right here, but we're interested in using the map. We're not going to use this grayscale. So I'm going to go to my map here. I already have my occlusion map into the program. I want to drop it right here. Okay? As you can see, that just got redder, and that is not helping. The reason why this looks this way is because we are going to have to invert the map. Now let's go here to the magic wand. Let's go to levels, and we're going to click on invert. This is the effect that I want to get. Of course, we're going to tweak that effect, but let me explain something before we get there. So I'm going back to my film map, and if you see the ambient occlusion map right here, it's just a black and white map. It's a map with lots of grayscale colors and a white background. When you're doing a mask, the mask, in this case we used the black mask. What it says is the black parts are not going to go through, are not going to be shown, and the white parts will. So that's why we had to invert this ambient occlusion, because we want to use those dark parts. Those dark parts are the cracks and crevices that we have, all of the normal maps and all of the geometry of this character. So that's what we wanted to use. That's the reason why we invert the levels. So the background will be blocked by being masked in black, and everything else will be in shades of gray and white, and that way we can use it to create this effect. Now what I'm going to do is go into levels. I'm going to adjust this because this is too much. So I'm just going to bring this back a little bit around here, and I'm going to bring this, let's see, no, this is too much. Just bring this way. And like that. Alright, just a subtle detail. Right now it doesn't look subtle right now, but what we can do always is reduce our opacity. And that looks great. See, that was a quick and easy way where you can just quickly enhance whatever character you want with whatever different color you want. In this case, he is not an actual human. He's already mutated, and there's a whole backstory for this character. But this is giving his skin a lot more. It's making it a lot more interesting than just like this, because this is something that I can achieve quickly in Photoshop. But this really, I think, bring the character to life, and I'm actually going to bring that opacity a little bit lower. And as you can see, we have better looking skin just by applying ambient occlusion. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Make sure you share this video so it gets the word around. And I'll see you in the next video.